Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you all enjoyed your dinner. My pleasure. Good evening and welcome to this evening's staged reading of an original hybrid blending of radio mystery with interpretive visual clues. We invite you to sit back and enjoy the third, final act in the series. Pictures on the screen hopefully will kind of guide you through where the actors would be in a big budget production. As your navigator, there will be several opportunities for me to come out, grab the mic, and try to explain a subtle point where the script has us all confused. Thank you.
Con lui prima di lei.
Mama, what are you mumbling about? Speak English, you know I'm trying to practice more.
Valentina, that horrible woman, has inherited all of your father's money. I told you we should have gone to America when he died. You and Paolo could have split the $8 million. Now, questa puttana, not even a blood relative, will get it all. Non è giusta. It's not right.
What are you talking about? What's happened?
Chi è successo? Chi è successo? Questo è quello che è successo. 8 milioni andato. 8 million gone. That's what happened. Paolo is dead. She probably killed him. Now she gets it all, unless we do something.
Hey, Gina, cosa sta succedendo? What's going on? What's your mama so upset about?
My brother is dead. And Papa's widow has gotten all the money.
How much? A couple of thousand? What's the big deal?
Sono 8 milioni. 8 million.
8 million? Are you kidding me? Gina, you need to go to America and get the money. It's yours. Aren't you the next of kin?
I didn't mind if Paolo got the money. After all, he's legitimate and I'm not. And he's been sending us money without anyone knowing it. So it was okay with me if he inherited it. But now that he's gone, I think Mama's right. I think we need to go to America and claim what's mine. Valentina, you have no idea what's coming at you.
Good evening. We're back at the Manor again, where 2 murders have already taken place. But you all do know what happened, don't you? Well, just to be sure you're on board, let's go back a bit to 2015. The Don was strong and smart, but with enemies. Lots of enemies. He had one son, Paolo, a good looker, a woman chaser, but still with his head in the business of the family. The Don married Valentina from West Virginia, but continued his tryst with Lucy, his mistress. Lucy had the perfect setup: clothes, jewelry, trips, and fine dining. Her world was perfect, but depended totally on the Don. The household is run by a staff of 4, a cook, a gardener, a maid, and of course a butler. Lincoln also had a local police inspector, Commissario Fucaldini. He has a reputation for excellence. Don't let appearance fool you, for he is by no means a fool. So now, here we are, 2 years later, the same nefarious cast is again to embark on another crime spree. Only one is missing, but we'll cover that later. So let's take a look at these characters in a bit more detail. There is the Don, the head of the family. No more. In 2015, the Don was removed from the head of the family by one quick shot through his ear and into his head. The Commissario, whom we will meet in a moment, culled through the possible suspects after much thought and deliberation and brilliant police work, put the cuffs on Giorgiolini, the butler. As they say, the butler did it, and in this case, it was true. The Don now spends his time flying with the marble angel above him at the local cemetery. And who did the Don leave behind? His wife, Valentina, who was having multiple affairs. Faithful unto we part. He parted, but she was unfaithful long before that. He left her a few million, but was she really happy with that small amount? Maybe, maybe not. She needs to be on her toes and have eyes in the back of her head, for she's got a bullseye on her back. She has the most to lose, so will she? And then there's Paolo. What a hunk. The Don's only son and heir. Where is he now? Well, last year he took a knife in the chest through a brand new vest. And who wielded the knife that took his life? Valentina, who wanted all the millions? No, it was Don's mistress, Lucy. With the Don gone, the money train dried up, and Paolo was not willing to keep Lucy on that train. She was a vengeful little wench who let her passion rule her brain and blew her smokestack with a sharp knife. More on her later. And we see Enzo on his pet, always tending to the garden. Enzo spends a great deal of time in the garden shed with his tools, if you know what I mean. The shed has its hoe, that's H-O-E, his rake, a bed, and a bed. You heard me right. Many a rose has been pruned in that shed. He's known for his temper and for spreading his seed around. Which brings us to Isabella. Now there's a little vamp who had Enzo in the palm of her hand for a while. She was his alibi while the Don and Paolo got murdered. Don't let that innocent look and poofy feather duster fool you. She made the bids in the Manor, all right, over and over since she was in most of it. And the feather duster, it had dusted more than furniture. But for all her work, did she end up with any money? Not a dime. She knew Enzo strayed with Valentina, so what might jealousy cause her to do? Here's the cook, Vito. Is that a meat cleaver he wields? Yes, and he wields it very well. Fish is his specialty. You know the old expression, he who sleeps with the fishes? Vito has not only cooks fish, but he has sent some to sleep with them as well. His skill with the knife is renowned, and he never hesitates to fling his knives in the kitchen and to keep his gun close by in a pot. Any way you slice it, he could be trouble. Now here's Lucy, the Don's mistress, and the one who stuck that slim knife into Paolo, ending its young life. in sending the Don's millions to that slut, Valentina. The commissariat put two and two together and saw through her flimsy story. The cuffs were put on and off she went. She's now sitting in jail, in a jail cell, painting her toenails, bleaching her roots, and counting the days until she's out. Revenge may be hers yet. Here he is, Commissario Cooper. Brilliance in a trench coat. Murder and espresso are his game, and his reputation is flawless. He has never failed to solve a murder. Little does he know that he'll be back at the Manor again. His expertise will be on the line as he's faced with the utmost challenge yet. Will he fail? Out of jail early, our butler returned to the Manor and to his old job. He's been keeping a low profile. Why? Is he up to something even though he swears he will not go back to jail? The inmates there were much too fond of him, if you know what I mean. But he's a sly one, and we need to keep our eye on him for something is boiling beneath his surface, and we don't think it's linguine. Now, or if you're ready, let's get on with the story.
Salami are okay to take?
What better gift to throw someone off guard? Besides, except for the smell, no one will know what's in the box unless they understand what formaggio means. And no one, absolutely no one, outside of Italy knows what soprasetta is.
What's that word?
The plane is going to be leaving soon.
Signore e signori,
Maybe there's a delay in the airplane.
signore e signori, buongiorno. Il volo all'Italia 406 da Roma a Sacramento è pronto per l'imbarco. I signori passeggeri sono pregati di recarsi all'uscita 9. Grazie. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Alitalia flight 406 from Rome to Sacramento is now ready for boarding at gate 9. Please have your boarding pass ready. Thank you.
So Gina and Carlo boarded the plane and are now on their way to the Don's estate in Lincoln Hills. To get the cheese and salami with them. So Valentina welcomed them with open arms. Does she even know who Gina is? Valentina is not really the most gracious and welcoming host. On her lips there will be no kindness, not from this cold missus. Does she know that the Don did dally near Rome in a small valley? With Mama he was truly smitten, and for years letters were written. Gina was the result of this trust, a child that Don did truly miss. Paolo knew of his father's digression, for the Don once made his confession. Once the Don was filled with lead, with a bullet put into his head, the letters and money did cease. He was buried. now rests in peace. A few months after his father was shot, Paulo gave it serious and careful thought. Should he continue to send the pay to this sister who lives so far away? The photo of Gina was not clear. She's in Italy. What's the fear? Should he continue to send the pay to this sister who lives so far away? He considered it just a loose end. But Gina learned that Paolo was stabbed and her inheritance illegally grabbed. Did Valentina know the Don's past? That this child would come at last?
Carlo, just take a look at this place. My heavens, there must be so much space. There must be a gardener, a cook, and a maid. And I bet they're all really well paid.
You're right. Here comes one covered in dirt, in an old gray and ratty t-shirt. The gardener, I would take a bet. It's time we all probably met.
Scusi, per favore, un momento. Who are you and who do you seek? Come on, are you mute or do you speak? This property's private, you know. So maybe you should leave, just go. But I see you brought some cheese. You can leave it with me if you please. And soppressata. It's one of the best. You can leave it with all of the rest.
It's Valentina we've come to see, so please, just go tell her it's me. The Don's daughter just off the plane. And by the way, what is your name?
Paula's sister? Is that what I heard? I'm sure I misunderstood a word. His sister, is that what you claim? What is this? Some kind of game? You want the money, is what I guess. Come on now. To me, you can surely confess. Well, Valentina will not let it go. No way is she going to let go of that dough. Io sono Enzo. The gardener is who I am. By chance, did you send a telegram to tell Valentina you were on your way and probably here to stay?
My mama sent me to claim what's mine. After all, I'm the real bloodline, not an imposter like Miss Valentina. She's not Italian. She's from West Virginia.
Gina, come on, let's go on in, so that you can meet your next of kin. She needs to know that you want your due. At least $1 million, and maybe even 2.
Good luck in squeezing her dry. But go ahead, give it a try. She'll throw you out on your head. Be careful you don't end up dead. Heirs do not do very well in this place. Don't expect a kiss or even an embrace. A knife in the back is more likely to come. If I were you, I'd get out of here, just run. But hurry and go in, there's a storm nearby, though a minute ago it was nice, clear and dry. I'm on my way in now too, for I want to see what Valentina is going to do.
Yes, we're here to see Valentina. We just got off of the plane from Italy, and we brought some cheese and something else.
And you need to see Miss Valentina because, and what kind of cheese? Provolone? That's my favorite. And I love soprasata too. I can smell it from here.
We heard that the Don met his death, took a bullet, and then his last breath. Then Paulo was stabbed right through the heart by his mistress, that hussy, that tart. My poor brother, now gone too. I don't know what else I can do. The widow is not the real heir. When I'm done with her, she won't have a prayer.
Come in then if you must. You want to see Valentina? Then I trust. Watch your back and don't turn around, or you'll be like the Don in the ground. I don't suppose you'll be cutting that cheese, for I'd really like a sliver, if you please. With some crusty bread, it'll be a real treat, something I don't get too often to eat. But follow me here and take a seat. After your trip, you must really be beat. Valentina I will go and find. She will not be happy. Please bear in mind.
Guarda lì, questa gallina che è secca, mamma mia, che brutta. Hey, I hear you just came from Italy. Well, you better take it from me. Be careful where you stepped in this house. Paolo met his death in the border house. Hairs die faster than the chickens here. So you have a great deal you should fear. Be careful where you step and who you trust. Talk to Valentina only if you must. I'm making a pie with the chicken. Dinner tonight. A special type. She's really a big delight. Maybe you stay to share a meal with us. We're having a piccata made with the veal.
I hear you just arrived from Italy. And that you claim to be my husband's love child. Ha! You must be kidding me if you think I'm giving you even one dime of my 8 million. You can just get back on the plane and go right back to Italy. You have no proof who you are, so money is safe with me. Prove and err. With power gone, there is no one else.
Miss Valentina, you are ever so wrong. I'm in the right place where I belong. I'm the heir, a real family member, for my mama, she did remember. When the Don left to come back home, just before he left the airport in Rome, he left a paper to document just how much to him that I really meant. It's sworn before Ugiudice, a judge, so you see, I'm not the one that's supposed to budge. You have no right to his home or his money, so maybe you just better pack up and leave, honey.
You think you can get me to leave? Well, I've got a few things up my sleeve. We'll see who wins out in this mess, who loses, and who has success. In the meantime, you can stay right here, but be careful. Don't disappear. There's been 2 murders here so far. Who knows? Maybe there's more in the repertoire. We dine at 8 on the dot. Don't be late. The food will be hot. Vito baked a pie for tonight. It's apple. 6 inches at least in height. So settle in, take a bath, unpack. I'm on my way to the kitchen for a snack. Is that cheese in the box for me? If it's provolone, that's my cup of tea. And soppressata, oh, what a delight. It'll round out the meal just right with some bread and olives. What a treat. I'll love having some of that, along with the meat.
Let's go, Carlo, and get settled in. There's no way that she's gonna win.
Excuse me, but who let you in? Who are you? And what are you looking for?
We're the Don's relatives from Italy. Valentina said we're to stay here, so we're looking for our rooms.
From Italy? Your kid in the Don? Oh boy, that means you won't be here long. Valentina will not be happy you're here. She'll probably throw you out on your ear. It also means your lives are in peril, for she's mean and very feral. You'll be lucky if you live through the night. If I were you, I'd stay out of sight. You'll end up dead, shot, stabbed, or worse. This house is nothing but curse. Do I smell provolone cheese? That cheese is divine, it's the real bee's knees. And soppressata is in that box too. This is better than a dream come true. From Italy, right from the source, this just has to be good, the best of course.
So you've been here, I guess, a long time. What do you know about our little Valentine? Is it true she'll get over 8 million? For our town, that's like having 8 billion.
I'll tell you what you want to know with pleasure, if you share with me those 2 treasures. Okay, have it your way. Get no info from me. Bad things are coming, that I foresee.
Boy, they're sure touchy around here. We need to listen, see just what we can overhear. Maybe we should just go back home, take the first flight right back to Rome. I don't want a knife in my back, and my sweet mama all dressed in black. Money's not everything, but it sure can buy lots of bling.
Don't be silly. We'll do just fine. Let's change and go have some wine. The kitchen is just where we'll learn whether or not we should return.
So they go on to their rooms to change. They decide to go back